Good morning and welcome to BOTB head office in Parsons Green, South West London. It's Monday the 18th of December and we're here to judge last week's Dream Car competition, week 50, which ran from the 11th to the 17th of December. Just before we start, I'd like to say congratulations once again to last week's winner, Ali Chugtai, who won the magnificent £100,000 Mercedes AMG GT plus 20 grand in cash, so well done to him. Now I'd like to hand over to Leon Farr from Onside Law, who will be overseeing today's proceedings.
Good morning, my name is Leon Farr from Onside Law and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. First up we have Mr. Trevor Weaver.
Morning, Neil.
Morning, Trevor.
Morning. I'm Trevor Weaver, I've been refereeing for 30 years and I also act as a mentor.
Morning, Trevor.
Orange.
Next up we have Mr. Matt Cannon.
Morning, Leon.
Morning, Matt.
Hi, my name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee in footballer. Blue.
Third up we have Mr. Hugh Gilroy. Morning, Hugh.
Hi, my name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm a referee, mentor, tutor and observer.
Thank you.
Red.
Next up we have Mr. Leo Donlan.
Morning, Leo.
Morning, Leo.
Good morning, my name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played with Chelsea, Fulham and Leyton Orient.
Morning, Leo.
Purple.
And next up we have Andy Braithwaite.
Morning, Leon.
Morning, Andy.
Morning, my name's Andy Braithwaite. I'm a football referee and mentor.
Two to go, Andy.
White.
And last but not least we have Mr. Alain Goma.
Morning, Leon.
Morning.
Good morning. My name is Alain Goma. I'm an ex-professional footballer. I played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle and Fulham.
Just one left.
Green.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, judges, anybody need any more time? Okay, thank you. Okay, Matt, if you could talk us through why you placed your blue cross there, please.
Yes, I think, as we've all thought, that the ball is above this player's head. He's looking straight up, and I've taken this eye line across here. I've gone slightly higher than three of my colleagues. Three of us agree with each other. And I just actually don't think it's straight above him. I think it's slight to left, and I put my blue cross where I have.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, Hugh, if you could talk us through why you placed your red cross where you did, please.
Yeah, so I agree with what Matt said. I think it's pretty much a straight line up from this player's head. Slightly, I've gone a touch over to the left of his eye, and I've just placed it slightly lower, I think, because I feel he's looking at that sort of angle across. But I think it's probably dropping. It looks like from his hands he's about to play it or he's going to challenge for it, so I just think it's a little bit lower, and that's why I've placed my cross there.
Thanks, Hugh. Okay, Alan, you've gone for the green cross there. If you could talk us through why you placed it there, please.
Yeah, I think so far we all agree the ball is in line with it's straight above this player. We got three players challenging for the ball. So I use his eye line to determine the heights. I'm not sure who's going to head the ball. I think he's quite far from the ball, so it's going to probably come down to him, maybe flick it. But yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, we'll see later on. When we blow up his eyes. I think he's looking more towards this direction, and that's why I put my cross here.
Thanks, Alan. Okay, Trevor, yours is the orange one at the bottom here. If you could talk us through why you placed it.
Yes, well, I agree with everything that's being said. It's above this player's head. This player, his eyes, I did originally actually was marking my cross there, and then I just took his forehead and everything else into consideration and just lowered it slightly. Obviously, when we come to agreeing on the main screen, I will we'll have to go up a bit further, which I'll be quite happy with anyway.
Okay, thanks, Trevor. Okay, Leo, yours is the purple one here. If you could explain why you put it there, please.
Yeah, I believe the ball is above his head. I think his head is tilted back quite far. And I think you do that when the ball sort of, obviously, you're directly below the ball. I put it just a touch to the left of his eye line because I think it's sort of coming in a little bit. This player, I sort of judged the height from him because he's obviously looking across to the ball. I kind of felt he was looking quite high, so that's why I've gone a little bit higher than my colleagues here, and that's why I put the cross there.
Thanks, Leo. Andy, yours is the white cross at the top there. If you could talk us through why you placed it there, please.
Thanks, Leon. Yes, I'm the white cross here. We've got two guys seemingly challenging for a ball. As we've all agreed, the ball I feel is directly above his head. It's literally dropping there, whether it's spun up from a challenge or whatever. But the ball's directly here. He's fending this chap off here. The guy in the background, presumably a keeper or whatever, isn't really affecting it at all. The reason I've gone as high as I have, slightly higher than my colleagues, I was thinking round about where the purple is at the moment, but this guy's eye line and his furrowed brow again just makes me feel that he's just edging his eyes, although his head's facing round about this group here. His furrowed brow leads me to believe his actual eye line is looking slightly higher. That's why I've placed my white cross here.
Thanks, Andy. Okay, judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen.
So the magnifying glass, I think, is on that player is where we disagree, isn't it? Well,
should we get where we agree, which is pretty much,
yeah.
I reckon it's, if we're looking at the six of us, straight through where Leo is and Alan is.
From his edge, on his left eye.
Yeah, edge of his left eye.
Is that over his nose then?
Hungry
Or
angle.
that too far?
No, it's too far over. I've got it on a slight angle through, obviously it's easier to,
I'll start from his eye and go through those three crosses, or
the inside of his left
Put one
eye.
up there.
Put it
Straight
like
up
that.
Yeah.
someone can just give me an angle there.
Straight up from the inside of his eye, straight up, I think, gives us a
That's about right.
pretty good
Yeah,
angle.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. So, any spots or anything that we can take notice of? Any
It's
raindrops?
kind of
Well,
on the blue of the net, isn't it?
What do we say?
Yeah.
We go between the red and the purple, or are we going to decide?
Pretty much,
decide?
those two raindrops,
That would
that's
make
about
it-
the right line, those two raindrops there.
Yeah.
Look alike it. I mean, I've come over
Yeah.
furthest from the left, and Andy would have come furthest over. Oh no, Trevor, you'd have come furthest over from the
Well, yeah.
right. So about, I think
But
we're,
that's nothing.
that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
But can we have the magnifying glass on the eyes of the player on the left?
On the left.
Because that's going to give us the height. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I think I've said it lots of times before. I think that if his head is slightly back, it's unusual that the ball would be low like that. It's not a huge difference between the six of us, really. The average
Yeah. Yeah.
from that distance. It's just below those two. If you could get
Yeah.
from the middle of his nose to underneath those two
Those two drops,
raindrops, it's pretty much in the middle of all of us.
Right here, maybe. The average.
Yeah.
So we're going.
Kick down across, just below those two, a bit higher. Yeah.
Try that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's perfect.
that's too high, isn't it? As an average.
Well, as an average, no, because if you take Andy and yourself, they're both sort of equidistant.
Yeah, it's sort of just at the bottom of purple, which is pretty average.
Can you magnify his eye again, please? Because I think with the magnify it looks not as high as on the screen down there. I don't know if everyone agrees.
Yeah, I
I know it's
I don't
there,
think he was
yeah.
looking that far up.
I mean, I like it.
That's a good
Yeah,
average,
it's
though, isn't
used,
it?
I suppose.
That's a good
It's not
average.
much, is it?
I think so.
Cross
Don't
it
put
across,
across there,
just
so
under the
you've
raindrop.
got to click off the thing if you're going to put.
Yeah.
Bang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
a good.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, judges, unless anybody else has got anything to add, I'll submit those coordinates. Excuse me, Andy. Okay, so the coordinates selected are 1704 680. That's 1704 680. These judges will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform best of the best. But for today, that concludes the judging process. Thank you, judges.